A tough one.
Absent will jump it up against Ojiako. To start the game, the Mountaineers in the home whites. And the tap sails out of play. And the officials going to say App State basketball to start the game.
Donovan Gregory, a little grin on his face. I think he sold that one. I don't know about that, Kendall.
Trayvon Spillers at the top, our player to watch, number 24 in white. Absent, going to work, left hand, smooth as silk.
And those are two big guys right there, Ojiako and Absent going at Absent, premier shot blocker. Ojiako, like I said, the only guy in the Sun Belt averaging a double-double.
13 points and over 10 rebounds a game. Coastal Carolina will go through him, number 22 in black. Here he is, down low, going to work, smooth as silk. Ojiako, and he goes 6'10", 245 is a load underneath for the shots.
And Kendall, he's got great feet. We just saw it right there. Can go finish with either hand. The Shants do a good job of that high-low, and they've got a premier shooter out top with Braden McIver to feed it down low to him.
Gregor on the year, he's gone to the line more than any other Mountaineer on the roster. He missed his front iron on the first. Program history. Decided to come back for his extra year. Charlotte, North Carolina native. He goes 1 of 2 at the stripe.
He wants another conference championship, Kendall. He wants to get back to the NCAA tournament. That's exactly why he came back. And this team's got a chance to do both.
The Mountaineers won the Sun Belt tournament back in the 2020-2021 season. Deflection. Xavion Brown had it momentarily. Saved, back in play. And Meyer going to hold it up, the freshman.
What a play by John Saunders to get that ball back in play.
Here's the kick. Blackman looked at the three. He'll try and drive. Sealed off. Good D by Xavion Brown. They dump it inside. Going to work. Ojiako can't get it to go on the turnaround. Rebound Mountaineers. John, I'm interested in this matchup to see the adjustments we see from Coastal Carolina in this one from 9 days ago as Spillers stays with it and taps it back for 2.
Well, that's one thing they're going to have to do a better job of. They've got to keep Appalachian State off the offensive glass. Mountaineers scored 16 points the first time around, and they can't allow them to get those easy buckets. They've got to box out and keep them off the glass.
Little token pressure from the Mountaineers. Eat up some shot clock for the Chanticleers of Coastal Carolina, who have only won here one time in Boone in program history. Sanders on the step back. Off the mark. Big rebound, Ojiako. Trying to go to work on Absent, who's one of the top shot blockers in the conference, and he altered it there.
Yeah, you don't have to block the shot if you're a big guy. Just let him know that you're there. Justin Absent, premier shot blocker, and he changes probably twice as many as he blocks.
And miscommunication, a turnover as Gregory, who followed it up Wednesday night against a very talented Georgia State team right here inside of the Holmes Convocation Center. And Coastal Carolina trying to bounce back with a win, a 3-point loss in Statesboro at Georgia Southern a couple of nights ago. Sanders feeds it inside. Ojiako, the turnaround. Again, the long outstretched arms of Absent alters the shot, John.
Well, I like the fact that they're going into Ojiako. They got to get him going. To me, he is the guy they have to ride if they're going to win this game today.
Gregory trying to slice in. Brown down the alley, changes hands. And a big rebound by McVicker. Meyer, jumper, no. Spillers rebound. The lob inside, Absent catches and finishes.
Excellent touch pass by Xavion Brown. They work on that in practice a lot. Coach Kearns does not want that ball to touch the floor in transition.
7-2 start for Appalachian State. Coastal Carolina's missed their last 5 shots. Everything works through Ojiako.
And one thing Coastal's got to be very careful of is to not have any droughts offensively. They were tied 13-13 in the first half, Kendall, the first game. Mountaineers went on a 19-0 run.
Sanders on the step back, it's short. Everything contested from the Chanticleers so far. And Brown shows off the athleticism, coast to coast.
And the strength. Wow, just bouncing guys out of his way to the basket.
Dustin Kearns' group prides themselves on defense. One of the best defensive teams, not just in the Sun Belt, but the country, folks, and they take it away here. Gregory muscles it up, shot altered, back up again, blocked by McVicker. And Harcum, he'll pull it, short. Rebound by Ojiako.
I tell you, McVicker's real active on the defensive end, 6'11", and blocks a lot of shots. Good-looking freshman.
And Gregory gets pushed along the baseline. And
got together for the Mountaineers in the paint. They've got to score off Coastal's turnovers, and they're going to have an opportunity. Coastal turns it over about 13 times a game. And then Coastal's got to make threes, 2 out of 19 the first go-round, and they've got to figure out a way to get the ball in the basket.
Coastal Carolina's got 3 traditional low posts. You and I were talking. Stoffels in the game for the first time for the Chanticleers. And a whistle and a foul. Coastal Carolina on a scoring drought of over 4.5 minutes since Ojiako had the first 2 and only 2 points for the Chanticleers. Shot fake in the corner. Blackman, he'll kick it back to the top. Abraham can't knock it down. Spillers fighting for the rebound, comes away with it. Harcum lets it go from deep. You betcha.
And that's a bad sign for the Chants. When Harcum gets going early, he usually has a big night.
Meyer cuts back door. Deflected. The Chanticleers get it back.
Boy, that's good hustle by the big fella. 7-footer getting on the floor.
Stoffel in the high post. Trying to find Abraham cutting back door. Instead, he turns it over.
And we talked about turnovers, Kendall. The Chants have got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball.
Bounce feed inside. Huntley had it stolen away easily with the pickpocket there, and the Chanticleers desperately needed a bucket.
Easily very skilled in the low post. We're looking at it right here.
Easily turned back by Spillers, and then Mantis intercepts it all alone. Coast to coast, Mantis lost control. Huntley, frequent flyer Miles.
With the hammer. Good pass by Mantis.
In that danger zone here early. They need a bucket on this possession right here.
We're going to get a little run and jump right here. Also gave the Chants trouble the first time they squared off.
Catching fire from 3, missed everything.
Letting Ian Granja know about that air ball. Probably a little bit too quick.
Interim head coach Benny Moss going deep in his bench here in the first 8 minutes. Miles Tate from distance. And Abraham, the rebound. Meyer looked at the 3. He'll step into 1 and cashes in.
I tell you what, this is a good-looking freshman, Jacob Meyer, 6'2", out of Kentucky, 12.5 points a game, 38% three-point shooter. They need a little bit more offense out of him this afternoon.
And an offensive foul.
Here's Miles Tate, undeniably the most effective Mountaineers player off the bench this season.
Jordan Marsh, a really good defender off the bench for the Mountaineers. Ultra quick. Meyer rises. He'll pull up on the J, tapped around. Spillers, the rebound. Here come the Mountaineers in transition. Floater, Harcum left short. Mentioned 3-point loss against Georgia Southern a few nights ago. It really got away for App State. And Harcum, 1 of 2 at the line, hits the second.
Yeah, Coach Moss is stepping in, mid-season, Kendall, in December. for Cliff Ellis, and he's done a good job. These are guys that he's recruited. He knows the team, and so he's got a year to audition for the job, and I feel like if he does a good job, he'll probably get to keep it.
Here comes the help side from Huntley on Ojiako. They're making it extremely difficult to even get touches. Second chance, a tie-up.
It's been established, but you mix in Xavion Brown and Donovan Gregory and C.J. Huntley at 6'11". It's just, there's just guys flying in from everywhere.
Tough move from Ojiako. When he catches it that low in the post, John, that's where he's deadly.
Well, that's the key. He's got to be able to get his position and hold his position. That's not an easy thing to do against a big, strong guy like Justin Abson.
Marsh nearly lost it, gets it back. Ojiako got a piece of it, and Donovan Gregory all in one motion to follow it up.
And there's the second chance points again for the Mountaineers. You know, they a little standing around after the shot block by Ojiako.
Abraham feeds it inside. Here comes the double team to Skip on the step back three. And Granja couldn't hit. Off the mark again. The Mountaineers looking to push. Brown trying to back his way in. Pickpocket easily. His second steal of the half.
And I tell you, I like Easley. He does a lot of things that don't show up in the scorebook.
Can't get the roll, a jumper. Absent out front. App State going to set something up here.
Little freshman-on-freshman matchup there with Jordan Marsh and Mr. Meyer.
And Gregory missed it from close range. Gets back to miss. Marshall rise and fire from three.
The best three-point shot you get is off an offensive rebound because everybody's crashing the boards. Plenty of time to set your feet and let it go.
Meyer gets the floater to go. (20-9), App State by 11. As we mentioned, jumped out in this game, if you weren't with us early, to a 14-2 lead. Absent had it picked clean. Oh, no-look dish to Huntley, who flushes it home. What a pass by Xavion Brown.
Wow, he did not even hesitate. He knew Huntley was there and just let it rip.
Coastal Carolina just 22% from the field and 1 of 4 from three. Meyer from deep. He's got both made triples in the first half for Coastal Carolina.
That kid's starting to feel it a little bit. You better switch Xavion Brown over to him, best on-ball defender for the Mountaineers. He's single-handedly getting them back in this game.
4 Chanticleers awaiting at the scorer's table. Just under 9 to play. Brown attacking. Wild shot, no whistle. And now numbers for the Chanticleers. Ojiako. Too many steps he traveled.
Ojiako out for a little blow. We got Stoffel back in there, Kendall. Probably what created that turnover. Looks like he's breathing pretty hard over there on the bench.
We mentioned App State 5-1, a share at the top with Troy at 5-1. This is the best conference start for the Mountaineers since the 06-07 season. Huntley, catch and shoot from the corner. That's his spot, and he buries it. Quickly up the floor. Blackman, turn back, in play. And here come the Mountaineers with numbers. Gregory, the toss back. They'll feed it inside to Absent. Absent puts it on the deck. Here comes the help. And a takeaway by the Chanticleers.
Boy, nice help by Granja to double from the backside and get that ball from Absent.
Sanders surveys the floor. Takes a screen from Stoffel. He'll try it from distance. And off the mark, Brown the rebound.
Boy, that's a big screen by Stoffel at 6'11", 250.
Marsh, shot fake. Good closeout that time by the big man. In Stoffel. Brown Extra pass, Huntley to Marsh. Back to Brown, trying the behind the back dish. And out of bounds, a turnover. App State faithful excited about where this program is headed. And what a start. We mentioned their best conference start since the 06-07 season at 5-1. And his group 14-4, John, with a win against Auburn on national TV and a big win last Saturday at JMU.
Well, and Kendall, he works hard on and off the court. Obviously in practices and scouting and recruiting, but, you know, something a lot of people don't realize is he's out in the Appalachian State, you know, cafeteria and in the dorms and in the frat houses, talking to people, talking up the Mountaineers, trying to get them out here to these ball games.
Good crowd today. It is snowing in Boone today. Tough for some fans to get up the mountain today. Oh, the step back. Smooth J. Ian Granja, his first bucket for the Chanticleers. And they trim the deficit back to single digits. McVicker, the rebound for Coastal Carolina.
Boy, nice box out by McVicker, keeping Trayvon Spillers off the boards.
Oh, nice spin underneath in the reverse. What a sweet move from Stoffel.
Well, and Stoffel's a handful for C.J. Huntley. C.J. Huntley about 210, 215. Stoffel pushing 250, 260. So that's a matchup we got to keep our eyes on. He's going to need a little help. Huntley down there on the block.
What's interesting, Coastal Carolina's strength is the interior with Ojiako and Stoffel. But you think about that Mountaineers front line, they've got two of the best shot blockers in Spillers and Absent underneath.
Nice left-handed jump hook by C.J. Huntley. We haven't seen that one in a while. Good finish.
Granja, he'll try it. Rims out. And Donovan Gregory will bring it up the floor. Swiss Army knife for the Mountaineers. And muscles it up here for two.
There's nothing you can do with him when he gets it that deep, and he is so strong in his lower half. He just kind of backs you down and then elevates over the top of you.
Donovan Gregory, as we mentioned, the all-time winningest player in Mountaineer program history. Sanders sizing up Spillers, kicks back, three ball off the mark from McVicker.
And he can shoot it, McVicker, at 38%. Maybe a little bit too deep. Got to step in a little bit.
Gregory bumps, and he'll head to the free throw line.
Well, I tell you, Donovan Gregory.
Blockers underneath, and I think teams have really struggled in terms of their prep on how to attack the Mountaineers. Donovan Gregory at the charity stripe yet again. We mentioned this guy goes to the line more than any other Mountaineer on the roster, at least up until this point.
And then I tell you, we're just talking offense with the Mountaineers. They take you out of everything you want to do defensively. Number one defense in the Sun Belt, one of the top ones in the country.
Easily all alone in the mid-range. No. Tip back, wouldn't drop.
1-3-1 matchup by the Mountaineers coming out of that timeout. Nice look by Dustin Kearns.
Here's Spillers. 5 double-doubles on the year for the Mountaineers. Spillers finishes there. He's coming off a 23-point, 13-rebound outing Wednesday night against Georgia State. And this guy just continues to fill it up for the Mountaineers.
He's so crafty with that left hand. You think you got him, and then you don't.
Ojiako with the flush. Just a breakdown defensively for the Mountaineers.
Yeah, I don't expect them to stay with that zone. Probably get out of it. That was just way too easy.
They dump it inside. Absent. Tough move. And Meyer collects the rebound for the Chanticleers.
Now a 2-3 look by the Mountaineers. Very aggressive out front. That's how you attack it.
Easily the lob. Ojiako throws it down.
Free throw line, throw it up, let the big guy go get it. That's textbook.
Coastal Carolina, who within the first 9 minutes was shooting 22% from the field, it's slowly coming up. Mountaineers have led the entire game. Tate on the step back J.
He's really established.
have won 8 of the last 10 meetings, and we mentioned that Coastal Carolina has only won one time here at Appalachian State. That was back during the 2020 season, 1920 campaign.
Spiller's getting a piece of Easley's jump shot. That time Mountaineers were in the 1-3-1. I like that a lot better. Cover up the middle of the floor.
Tate, he'll set his feet from 3. Clean look. Ojiako pulls in the rebound.
This is a big possession.
Yeah, it is.
Shots. They've got to get a good shot here.
They need to throw a haymaker here in the final 2 minutes of the first half. Abraham trying to move it. Mantis nearly able to steal it away, deflected it. Abraham with 8 on the timer from 3. Tapped around, Ojiako, a big offensive board.
He's got some long arms. Just reached over the top of Justin Abson.
Granja, he'll pull up in the mid-range. Smooth as silk.
I like Granja. He's got a little game.
Granja's got a nice mid-range touch for the Chanticleers as Abson finishes at the rim. That's just too easy for Justin Abson, the big man.
Yeah, you know, Ojiako's got good feet. He just did not react to the penetration that time.
Meyer, he'll launch from distance and fouled shooting the 3.
And that's going to be, was any contact or not? Obviously the official saw something.
And Meyer, Bloomington, Kentucky. He's a Holy Cross High School product.
Digits by the half. That's got to be a win for Benny Moss.
How about Meyer was a 50% free throw shooter coming into this game, just stepped up and knocked down all 3 like it was nothing.
Well, he's got too good a stroke to be at 50%. He probably just needs to get to the line a little more often.
And Harcombe slices in.
About.
And Harcombe at the free throw line steps up.
He's slowly creeping back up to where he was last year, close to a 90% shooter last year. I jinxed him.
11-point Mountaineers lead with 45 seconds left to play in the first half.
And then that back to that man-to-man, that pack line man-to-man. Nice double by Spillers.
Meyer catching fire from 3. You betcha. He's hit 3 threes in the first half for the Chanticleers.
Yeah, he's keeping them in this game. And big stop here. You get a stop, you go in single digits at the half.
Deficit trimmed to 8. 1 second differential between game and shot clock here. 8 on the game clock, 7 on the shot clock. Absent, the drop off, and hung on the rim with Spillers, but he stays with it.
Yeah, you got to love that from that kid.
Long-time rivals with the Appalachian State Mountaineers. That game right here on ESPN Plus as well.
Yeah, it's always fun to watch little guards that can score, and he can score with the best of them.
Mountaineers will start with the basketball to begin the second half. Kendall Lewis, Coach John Reister here with you. Harcombe off a screen, sets his feet. What do you want to see from the Chanticleers early offensively here to start the second half, John?
Well, I'd like to see them get the ball inside to Ojiako again, and maybe a 2-man game with Jacob Meyer. You know, you want the ball in Meyer's hand as hot as he was at the end of the first half.
McVicker looked at the 3 and then throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, somebody was a guy at the top of the key to get it to the other side of the floor as fast as you can.
Chanticleers just 2-4 in conference play. McVicker blocked it, but Gregory stays with it. I tell you what, App State, when you talk about Xavion Brown, Donovan Gregory, Trayvon Spiller, some of the quickest off their feet you'll find in the conference.
Well, and the one thing they don't do too, Kendall, is they don't hang their head when they get their shot blocked. They just stay with it and put it back in and keep fighting. A lot of guys will hang their head and just let the guy that blocked the shot get the rebound.
And quick hands for Gregory. Lead feed to Spillers.
And this is exactly the recipe the Mountaineers have been dialing up all year, coming out and really push the tempo early in the second half.
Gregory, a block, again, same thing, run it back. Trayvon Spillers.
We got us a track meet here, Kendall.
Loving that. Sean Clark has to be loving that. He's in the building as well.
Well, that's what I was thinking. How about Sean Clark getting Trayvon Spillers to run a corner post, in
Carolina desperately needing a bucket here. We saw him trail by double digits early in the first half. Spillers takes it away. Brown, the drop off. Spillers again. It's a dunk fest.
Boy, I tell you what, Deshaun's better work getting it back in transition. Trayvon Spillers is going to rip that rim off the backboard.
Meyer pressured by Xavion Brown. Shot fake, Abraham. Ojiako, the turnaround, won't drop, rebound absent. Xavion Brown looking to create. Gregory, so strong in his upper body. Here's Spillers on the baseline, smooth as silk. Trayvon Spillers, give him 14 on the afternoon to go along with 7 rebounds, approaching what would be his 6th double-double of the season.
And once again, Donovan Gregory getting the ball through that defense, through 5 or 6 guys to the wide open Spillers. How did he even see him?
Corner 3, off the mark, tap out, Abraham. Meyer, 14 first half points, left it short on the lay-in. They want Spillers again, and this time it's too long and out of bounds.
On the defensive end. He'll live with a turnover, too, in transition.
I'll tell you what, there's a lot of teams across the country that say, hey, we want to get up and down, we want to play fast, we want to run. Dustin Kearns and his Mountaineers, John, they run with organization about as good as any team you'll find. And Spillers knows where to go and cut, it seems like, for a guy at 6'8", as good as anyone. Harcum, transition 3. And the offensive board for the Mountaineers.
Good job of swinging it around, reset. Get it to you, captain. Let him run the show.
Gregory, kick out. Harcum beyond NBA range. He hit that one from River Street.
And those offensive rebounds, second chance points are adding up for the Mountaineers.
.3-point lead. It just continues to balloon. And a reach-in foul called on the Mountaineers. Each within the top 5 in that category. And this App State team, so long.
Out there now, Christopher Mantis, Miles Tate. Nobody ever gets tired. Nobody ever gets tired because about the time you get tired, somebody's coming in and bringing energy off the bench for the Mountaineers.
Miles Tate looking for the baseline, sealed off. Harcum lost his footing. Spillers picks it up and scores anyway. Trayvon Spillers never stops moving, John.
Well, and he's so adept at getting to that right shoulder, that left hand. You would think with the scouting report, guys would shade him that way, but he's so crafty and so slippery with it that you just can't take it away.
Ojiako fouled on the floor. That's Tate's 4th on the game. Up strong, couldn't get it to go. I'll tell you what. No.
Around the rim, he's really good passer for his size. Between him and Ojiako, maybe they can get.
Still with plenty of time, but this deficit continues to grow and making it even more challenging for the Chanticleers.
You can't make a run until you play some defense, so you got to find a way to stop the Mountaineers.
And Huntley deposits a 3.
Off the glass, no less.
And a whistle and a foul underneath on Huntley.
and had some weight and got tied up trying to get around him.
Sanders. He'll kick it easily. Meyer to the bucket. Can't finish it. Ojiako trying to slam it back. And empty are the shot that clears. And this one intercepted. Easily could be showtime. And he just lays it in instead.
Jordan Marshall learned he's a very, very talented freshman, but at this level, you can't throw it sideline to sideline. That's going to get taken every time.
Just the Mountaineers' 8th turnover of the game. And a reach-in foul called. Harcum surveys. Huntley, extra pass. Marsh thought about it. 2 on the timer. Hoisted up just in time. And Spillers.
There's just nothing Kylan Blackman could do with him up underneath there.
Mantis. Floater along the baseline. He gets it to go.
I love to see that from Christopher Mantis. You know, everybody knows he can shoot the three, and he has a hard time getting threes because of that. You know, they chase him all over the floor, put it on the floor, get to the mid-range game.
Easily dials it up from 3, no. Tapped out, Harcum the rebound. Terrence Harcum muscles his way up for 2.
Yeah, he may have got away with a little shove. Benny Moss was real upset about that, but you got to like that aggressiveness. Keep going till they call it on you.
Floater, Sanders, no. Ojiako sticks it back in.
No quitting that big guy. He's just going to keep playing.
Mountaineers playing with so much pace this year. You see, after the made bucket, they've already got it at midcourt by the time most teams can turn around. Huntley will set his feet from 3. Trying to feed it inside Ojiako. The turnaround over Huntley. He gets it to go.
Now they're getting it inside. It's exactly what Benny Moss wants to see right there. Quiet the crowd down a little bit. Establish that inside post presence. Wouldn't be surprised to see Dustin Kearns get Justin Abson back in there to combat that a little bit.
Marsh attacking, left hand, you betcha.
He can get to the glass anytime he wants with that left hand. He's so quick.
Just slithery is Jordan Marsh. And a pull-up jumper, good. Sanders.
Some of the shots starting to fall now for the Shans. They just got to get some defensive stops.
Wraparound feed, Huntley. He'll just muscle it up. Can't get it to go, but he's got a pair of free throws. Troy, another team in the mid-major top 25. This league, always good top to bottom. Conference tournament.
But now I tell you what, the one bid league thing, Kendall, that might change this year. If JMU and Appalachian State finish 1-2 and play well throughout the rest of the year, they both have got big-time wins. Appalachian State with Auburn and JMU with Michigan State. So that could come into play, and both love to, fill in those brackets. The selection committee love to fill in the brackets with those, those 6th, 7th, and 8th place teams in the, the power conferences. But I think JMU and Appalachian State both have got a chance to get in this year. But they've got to continue their winning ways, and they've got to dominate the conference and stay at the top.
Well, the net loves those two teams, JMU and Appalachian State as well. 22-point lead for the Mountaineers here. Marsh, corner, all the time and all the space. He knocks down the 3.
Kid's got a chance to be special. Get in the weight room, get strong, add to that quickness.
Stoffel got a second chance, missed long.
You better find Marsh. He'll let it go at any time. These two freshmen right here, Jacob Meyer and Marsh, going to be seeing a lot of each other in the next 4 years.
Shot clock's in single digits. Marsh, he'll let it go. And rebound collected in by Stoffel.
That set shot of Jordan Marsh will be a jump shot next year after a summer in the weight room.
Gregory picked it clean. Huntley dives on the floor. And Mantis had his pass deflected out of.
How many times have we seen him just come out of nowhere with a steal or deflection? At least 4 or 5 times a game.
He's made a couple of great passes in this one. The length of the floor to Trayvon Spillers. There was a sequence on back-to-back plays we showed you earlier.
Look at the teardrop. Jordan Marsh over the 7-footer.
70-43. The first time these two teams met, the final score was 70-45. We've still got 9.5 minutes left to play. And Meyer hits the jumper. That's his first bucket of the second half after dropping 14 points in the first half.
Well, you got to credit the Mountaineers defense. He's gotten a lot of attention since they've come out at halftime.
Marsh, bounce pass, Gregory goes up and draws the contact. Really just ballooned on the shot that clears. App State came out of the locker room with a vengeance.
Yeah, that first 2 minutes of the second of the shots, and they really have not recovered from that yet.
If you're Coastal Carolina, they're going to return back home with games against Southern Miss and Georgia State next week as Ojiako hits the turnaround.
Ojiako's quietly having a really good game. And, you know, he's got to build on that. He's got to be the centerpiece of their offense.
12 points, 13 rebounds for Ojiako today. 14 points, 13 rebounds. Another double-double. Tapped around, Mantis the rebound. Mantis off the behind-the-back dish from Gregory. Pulls up on the jumper and rattles it home. Donovan Gregory can score from all levels on the floor.
And that's over a 6'7" kid with long arms right there at the elbow. You know, Donovan Gregory, 6'4", 6'5". He just knows how to create space. He creates space and gets his shot anytime he wants.
Abraham down the baseline. And here's Gregory with a steal.
My
goodness.
Once again, in help side position, doesn't take his eyes off his man or his ball, just like you teach it. And he just reads the ball handler's eyes and just steps in and takes it away.
Donovan Gregory's got 6 assists today and 7 rebounds to go along with his 13 points. That's something to pay attention to with 7.5. He may be staring down a triple-double. And Abson gets bumped. Whistle and a foul today, John.
Yeah, Jordan Marsh, 10 points. C.J. Huntley, 13 points. You've got, well, not Spillers, he started the game, but then you've got Miles Tate coming off the bench. And, you know, Dustin Kearns told us before the season even started, Kemley, he's like, I got 9 starters. You know, I got to get a feel for who needs to be out there at the beginning of the game and who's going to bring energy off the bench. And he's got it figured out now, and, boy, it pays dividends. They've been averaging, as we just saw in that graphic, over 30 points a game off the bench. And, boy, if that doesn't spell depth, I don't know what does.
Ojiako right down the runway for the slam. Huntley backing his way inside. Ojiako poked it loose. Dangerous pass. Harcum trying to save it. It's stolen away. Nearly back court. He had nothing but to try to tip it, but gets it back. Makes up for it. Harcum with Blackman trailing lays it home.
Plus, surprised Kylan Blackman didn't go up to the glass to try to get that. Good job by Harcum to screen him off with his shoulders. One thing we won't see, Kendall, is we will not see a drop-off defensively from the Mountaineers.
Ojiako, long on a little baby hook with the left. Mantis, he'll try it again and spins out. Boy, Chris Mantis has had 2 good looks from 3 the last couple of minutes, just rattled out on him.
Well, it's tough for him to get any clean looks. I mean, his reputation precedes him, and you know, they just know it doesn't take but a blink for him to get it up, and they're just, teams chase him all over. They just will not let him get the basketball with an open look.
Miles Tate can't hit from 3. Easily on the step back, gets it to go.
There's some of that skill right there I was talking about, Kendall. He really does a good job of putting the ball on the floor, and he's very similar to Donovan Gregory, creating space with his strength to get that shot up.
Mantis trying to drop it off. Spillers up top for the slam.
Yeah, and I tell you what, it's a lot of discouraged looks on the faces of the Shants right now.
Easily again, he'll try to step back. Mantis, he'll go off the bounce this time.
Great
Explosive first step.
Great decision by the young fella. They're going to fly out at you every time. Put it on the floor and take it to the hole.
Well, Chris Mantis is a sharp shooter for the Mountaineers, and of course, it hasn't fallen today, but it will. He's got the green light to shoot it from anywhere for Dustin Kearns. Smooth looking stroke, one of the best strokes in the conference. And Ojiako gets the turnaround to go. So Appalachian State, 4 minutes away from picking up what would be their 15th win of the season. Staying unbeaten here at the home center as Mantis banks in the floater.
And I tell you what, Chris Mantis giving the rest of the conference something to think about. Go ahead, deny me the ball, fly out at me. I'll put it on the floor and get the mid-range game going. That's going to open up in there. Josh Hayes, 6'9", freshman out of, was he out of Florida or is he out of Georgia, Kendall? Good-looking freshman, 6'9".
Yeah, he's out of Florida. And getting some minutes here as Dustin Kearns has put in the mayor. Bryant Green was put on scholarship just last week. He has been great for this program, a hard worker. Dustin Kearns awarded the young man here in his final semester at Appalachian State. And you love to see that when a walk-on gets put on scholarship.
Well, it's well-deserved. Those are the guys that are, putting in the work every day in practice, making the starters better. Very rarely see the court unless situations like this. And to get that scholarship, that last semester of his grad year, it just means the world. It's an honor. He earned it. He absolutely earned it.
He's a Watauga County native, as we mentioned, the self-proclaimed mayor of Watauga County. Trying to bounce it inside. This one through the hands of McVicker, right to Granja, who knocks down the jumper. With Coastal Carolina, they're going to return back to Conway, South Carolina. They'll take on Southern Miss and Georgia State in a couple of home games next week. App State, this a part of the the second of what would be their four straight games here at home as Mantis hits another one from deep.
Well, don't think for a second that those last 2 threes for Chris Mantis, they were earned because he was putting the ball on the floor, so they can't fly out at him anymore. A lot of space between those last 2 threes and the defender.
And a whistle and a foul with 2:07 in the last couple of minutes for the Mountaineers. Now's a great time. Leave him in there. Let him get his confidence back from 3.
Absolutely.
Marsh, he'll try it from deep. Off the mark, rebound, Shanta clears.
And I'm going to tell you, Xavier Brown is still out there, and the Shants better make sure that they box him out, or we're going to have a highlight tap dunk.
Stoffel with the turnaround. So this is the second of a 4-game homestand for the Mountaineers. They return back Thursday night to take on Georgia Southern for the first time this year right here in the home center. App State is going to improve to 8-0 on this floor this year. And then the highly touted matchup, the rematch.
You know, Georgia Southern can score the basketball. And when you got a team that can score the basketball, they're dangerous. Now, in no way or form do I think Dustin Kearns' crew is going to be overlooking them on Thursday. But it's been a long-time rivalry, Appalachian State and Georgia Southern.
Dawson Finema. Finema's checked in for the Mountaineers off the bench for Dustin Kearns.
32, Luke Ledford, another walk-on out there for the
Luke
Mountaineers.
Ledford. Marsh nearly a steal. Meyer, jump shot good. I'm going to tell you something. Jacob Meyer, just a freshman from Covington, Kentucky. I think the Chanticleers have got something there the next couple of years.
Yeah, he's a good-looking kid. He can score the basketball. He's a lefty, and he's got a great feel for the game, good defender, and he's got a bright future, Kendall.
He's got 18 points today. The lob, Stoffel, missed the dunk, tried to tip it back to wave it off.
I don't think you can get away with that one. I like the effort, though.
It's Stoffel.
And he's laughing it off. I love it.
He's laughing it off.
Yeah, you can't hang on there and get your next attempt. Selton Steed going to come over here and tell us what happened.
Yeah, technical foul. And Zelton Sneed has a comment for Coach John Reeser that's some stuff you would do, Coach.
Yeah, well, Zelton and I go way back when I was coaching basketball in Charlotte at the high school level. Zelton got his start in Charlotte, and incredible high school official, and now he's an incredible college official and an even better person and a greater guy. Yeah, so he had some words for him. We were talking before the game, talking about some old times. So, yeah, he said that's something my guys would have probably tried to do.
Great officiating crew today. Derek Schulte, the crew chief, Zelton Sneed, and Dan Powers. And App State going to win this one, 88-59. How about the Mountaineers make it 4 straight wins for Dustin Kearns and his crew? And Appalachian State stays unbeaten here inside of the home center. What a performance.